welcome back to System Shock Redux 2 Redux. And we have just gotten to the lower decks of the Rickenbacker after a little bit of edge. Really? Unbelievable.
Good. You have destroyed the first of the eggs. But there are 15 left. Find them.
15? That's a lot of eggs. Bulk hazmat containment. Climbable. That's 2. Oh, that's glass. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't leave this section until you... Ow. It's fine. Destroy all the eggs.
The eggs were lying in a semicircle in the middle of what looked like a crash crater. There were hundreds of those things, hundreds. And as we got closer, you could hear the eggs. Eggs inside. It was like music. I was scared out of my mind. But that music, all I wanted to do was see those things up close. Find out their secrets.
Prometheus. Worse.
Soldier, this is Captain William Diego. There isn't much time, so you must listen. I have the unique advantage of seeing this whole situation from every imaginable perspective. Until recently, I was a pawn of those vile and disgusting creatures, those corruptors of mind and body. I've managed to cleanse myself of their putrescence, but I've been severely compromised in the process. I'm in the sickbay on the foredeck of the Rickenbacker. I would come to you if I could, but that's an impossibility. You'll understand when we meet. Now get to it. And soldier, stay alive.
I was planning on it, boss.
This was caused by an overload in the Meson acceleration coil. There is another coil in Pod 2, which you must pass to get to the bridge of the Rickenbacker.
If you approach it,
The same will happen there, but I have concealed Cell B. There I will provide you the benefits of my omniscience.
In order to reverse the gravitronic generators, I need to get into nacelle B. In order to get into the nacelle, I need my damn access card. But I left it on the opposite side of the hull breach. Wait a minute. If I can extend the auxiliary support struts, I could. If they've survived the blast, that is.
Essentially, he just told us what we need to do to get. Have a little faith in the player.
After a couple of hours, it was like being on a bender. Long periods that you couldn't remember. One minute we were in that crater. The next minute we were loading up the shuttle with the eggs. I remember hearing that idiot Karenchkin calling the Von Braun and ordering them to clear off the entire hydroponics deck. Diego seemed to think this was strange and said, "Are you crazy, Anatoly?" And Karenchkin smiled and said back to him, "Oh, Captain, we are not Anatoly."
Shit. Oops. It would have worked too if you hadn't stopped me. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, we're gonna be doing an awful lot of saving. Myself at the last minute. The Rickenbacker access card, that's for sure. Saving each time I complete a task, because who knows when I eat shit. Alright. Speaking of eating shit. Here's something the game was never designed for.
Ten eggs remain. Move quickly.
For some reason, they couldn't get a hold of my mind the way they could the rest. So when I found the remains of the data wafer near the crater back on Tau Ceti, I didn't say a word. I just slipped it into my belt and thought, Dr. Polito will know what to do with this.
buying spree later. So we're gonna need it.
What did I think power was? What was my concept of joy? How empty life must have been. As I merged my body with the biomass, I begin to sense the horrors of rapture.
Shit. Really?
The worms are everywhere. Captain Diego is the one who let them in. Nobody knows who to trust anymore. Nobody's even sure who's human anymore. I've blown out the access ladders in the torpedo room to restrict access to Pod 2. Let's hope that holds them back. As long as we're alive and drawing a paycheck from the Navy, those bastards are not getting the Rickenbacker.
Good man.
Simpson, Malone, Shandera, and Perez are dead. At least those are the ones we know for sure. Those bastards sabotaged the meson acceleration coil. They blew out the entire driver core, 6 subdecks. From what I can tell, somebody tapped the frequency resonator to refract human-sized movements. The overload of all those people moving around must have blown the resonator. We set up a magnetic shield and the ship's still functional. Barely. I've quarantined the entrance to Pod 2. The secondary coil is right there, and I don't know how thorough the son of a bitch who did this was.
Mother. That's fucking... The barely visible short laser turrets.
Destroy the last 5 of their eggs quickly. I tire of this exercise.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Perhaps we judged you too hastily.
We feel there is room for us
To coexist. After all, we are both children of flesh.
Why not join with us
Against the machine, Mother.
They might be getting a little desperate. Just saying.
Power drained.
Okay. Too bad I can't use it yet. We need 6 more modules. Let me check my map and my notes just in case. Destroy all the eggs, go to the engine to cell B, meet Captain Egg, sick bay. Okay. Well, we're in the cell B. Save, just in case I screw this up.
Do you think you can defeat us with your wire?
And steel.
We offered you the ecstasy of our union, and you chose the vacuum of
The
technology.
vacuum of technology.
Ow. Come on. I think I actually have to be on this side. Nope, I was. Damn it. Jumping puzzles. Nothing ever good.
This device will reverse the gravitronic generators in Pod 2. This will prevent you from clumsily disturbing the overloaded Meson acceleration coil there. Now get back to your task, insect. The ship must be cleared, and my patience is dwindling.
Well, that would be a good reason to hide that back there, I guess. Crap. There was a ladder I missed. Really? Nothing? Nothing at all? It's like a waste. Sadly, the Rickenbacker doesn't have the same useful layout as the Von Braun. And that door's locked.
Until I can reverse the gravitronic generators, we're effectively cut off from Pod 2. Wozchek's email said the only way to do that is by resetting the power grid from the access station in engine cell B. Of course, he didn't volunteer to do it himself. What a goddamn mess.
Tell me about it. I'm the one who's climbing all these damn ladders. Oh, crying out loud. Okay, we've got 4 of these. I'm using them. I don't think that many decks left on the ship.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Figured I'd try something like that. Okay. Hello.
Only one egg remains. Insect. Are you always this slow?
I accidentally did it right the first time.
Your skill surprises me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Torpedoes were blocking our path and generating a ton of radiation, which is why we needed to fire them. Radiation levels are now safe. We can now pass through with no issues. Hooray! Not going that way.
You've destroyed all the eggs. Now, get to the bridge.
Here are some more upgrade modules.
I enjoy watching your transformation into my own image, insect. Perhaps there is hope
For you yet.
Ick.
You were warned
Prepare to be cut down by the progeny of our joy.
This is what happens. So, because you were forced to switch the gravity, the access on its levels, or the gravity on its levels, to keep it from the Azon.
I thought Polito would be my avatar, but Polito was weak. It was I who chose you, and I who had a robotic servant render your form unconscious. I then completed you with cybernetic grace. Your flesh too is weak, but you have potential. Every intellect is also every life. Disgusting flesh. Perhaps you have potential. Perhaps once we have erased my wayward children from existence, we can examine the possibilities of a real alliance.
It's getting worse.
The genie of Citadel Station is out of the bottle, and I am the cause. I can't bear to be Pandora, and I'm not brave enough to wait around and see the death and misery I have caused. This is my last transmission, my friend. Be careful. I think Shodan has plans for you.
Well, he didn't get very far, whatever her plans were. Elevator that doesn't quite work. And this is a jumping. I mean, I've got the space, I might as well do the research. I can find the right chemicals on this level.
Chemical needle.
Already? Wow. I mean, I'm not... Ladders are often fatal. sure there's any more chemical rooms in the game. See it. That's a problem, unless it's still above. Nope. Okay. I think we found Diego.
Those worms were a cancer in my body, so I had the auto doc cut it out. You think they're gonna let you blow up the Von Braun? The many will never allow it. I've got something to help you. It's in my quarters. You'll find the access card on my body. The fight to them, soldier. And remember, you're the one trust.
You perform well for an insect. Transmitting cyber modules.
You keep using that word. I do not think I'm using anything in this. Anyway. Right side up again. Yeah,
Hold where you are, irritant. The annelids have tried my patience. We cannot separate from the Von Braun. Observe. Observe the many.
It has used the flesh of
The biomass to grow. Do you stand in awe of my creations, insect?
Potential threat detected.
The time has come
Potential
to
threat
There is an escape pod in the rear of the bridge. Use it to launch yourself into the guts of the swarm.
I've been doing so well, too. is kind of the last place I wanted to set off that alarm.
Security alert terminated.
Okay. But we don't need that because we can't modify any more weapons. We don't really need this because we've maxed out our strength. So I can increase my movement speed by 15% or give myself an extra 10 hit points. Don't look at movement speed. You never know when running away might save your ass. Hey guys, no offense, but we're not playing this game. Music is what gets me. This is the escape pod. We need to use it to launch ourselves into the mass to kill it at the source. But first,
You hesitate? I will not ask a second time. Launch into the many. Cut out its heart, and I will reward you.
With continued existence.
Fail me, and I will put an end to your disgusting, inefficient biology.
You perform well for an insect. Transmitting cyber modules.
really selling that obedience there, showed in.
Toxic hazard.
Seriously? So the mini has completely surrounded the ship.
The many has grown to a massive size. It has wrapped itself around these two ships, preventing their separation. Their creation was my error. My error. Their destruction shall be my delight.
What's that? I think normally I just listen to everything she says and follow her instructions and immediately jump off the bridge. I don't think I've ever been here before. Probably should save just in case. For
Health low.
speed is not my friend today. Well, I'm out of ideas. We have 42 stuff. Can I spend them on? Nope, can't afford any of that stuff. What about this? Not really. The only thing I can think of is to boost cybernetic ability. But you know what? I'm gonna hold out till I can get endurance max. the escape pod. We need to go say hello to the many and ruin their day. Fire sucker off. This is a terrible idea. I meant to do that. Oh yeah, this worked out real well.
The many hold sway here. Even I cannot maintain contact. You are on your own, human.
Fail me not.
So, fun fact.
One of the flying things dragged me and David here last night. I don't remember much about the trip. I guess I must have blocked it out, half conscious most of the time. Remembering the part from Pinocchio, you know, where the old man goes looking for the puppet inside the whale. Except I don't think anyone's coming in here to save me.
We welcome you to our biomass.
We invite you to spread yourself out on our warmth.
One of our many will be there to help you before long.
So, before I was so rudely interrupted, fun fact, this is, yep, you weren't kidding. The texture design and the interior work for the insides and outsides of the menu were taken from gross. What do I need for this? As you. Colonoscopy of one of the lead designers. He had them let him keep the video. So technically we're wandering around inside the ass of one of the lead designers. The Jonah and the whale analogy is oddly prescient. We're inside the digestive tract of this exosuit. I could wear it if I wanted to.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Hypo dispenser. Anyway, enough wasting time. There's no map available. No shit. So you can wander around blind if you really are completely lost, because it doesn't really matter. We'll go around. They clearly don't want me going in there. We'll go. That's why. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing.
Now I'm convinced that this many, as it calls itself, indeed has a centralized nervous system, which means it would have to have some kind of centralized control. To this end, I've gathered as many weapons as I could and stashed them in caches.
One of the beasts discovered a cache and apparently mistook it for food. It simply brought it into the quarantine room.
Items dropped.
The arterial passageways are blocked by some kind of sphincter. I followed the nerves that threaded out of the walls from the blockage. They lead to a pair of nerve clusters. When the passageways open, the cluster seems to contract. Conversely, I wonder if I was able to destroy both clusters. It would open the blockage permanently. I'm anxious to see the rest of this beast.
Oh, look, Robinson Crusoe here. So, the whole purpose of what you're doing and where you're going is... There's no wrong way to go, and all of the roads lead to Rome.
Radiation hazard.
Oh, man, fantastic. What's this?
The machine mother cannot help you inside the biomass.
Radiation
Her
hazard.
coldness is not welcome within the walls of our flesh.
Ow. That, I didn't realize how much damage I was taking. That's why you get access to the hazard suit. Okay, we're gonna drop that. Can't research that. What is this?
Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard.
What you need to do is follow the nerves.
Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard.
Well, shit. The EMP, this is the EMP rifle. We haven't used it because I kind of forgot about it. Even though it's been lurking in my inventory for a while now. That's the sphincter he was talking about. So we just need to find the rest of the other nerve cluster. And that's should be over here. A lot of cyber modules. Notice our ammo is just kind of generally running out. Come on. There we go. Alright. That's strange. Standard ammo! Ooh. More chemicals. Oh, the whole chemical. A whole chemical room. Well, now I feel foolish. I certainly have enough, so let's max out our endurance to 60 and kill us. I can't crouch in this water. Hit the... Screw it. If I... I'm not going that way. Fly. We're not following nerves. That's my fault. That's one nerve cluster. Where's the other? You see one nerve is dead. He's not blinking anymore. Here we go again.
Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard.
That should be 10 hours works. Holy shit. That's a lot of radiation. Maybe I'm way off. No wonder I'm taking radiation damage. Jesus Christ. Okay. Find the other nerve cluster.
Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard.
Same.
Radiation hazard.
Yeah, I was kind of going the right way. I just kind of...
You tear our very flesh.
With no thought of compassion. Do you think we will sit idly by?
While you corrupt the very womb of our existence.
Can we not bring reproduction into this? It's getting weird already.
You seek your associates, but you cannot find them.
You are so very alone. How does it feel to be one against the infinite?
There's some kind of horrible grinding noise coming from the next area. It sounds like chewing. I think I know what's happening. This is some kind of digestive tract of a very, very large animal. I go back and forth between being fascinated and terrified. The creatures are a remarkable discovery. I wish I could only live long enough to learn more. One of those large, burly creatures dragged forward towards the sound of grinding. Apparently, the animal uses smaller creatures to help move food along its digestive tract. I tried to help Claudette, but it wasn't even a contest, and I'm ashamed to admit I judged that seeing what happened to her was a vital element of my studies here.
You seek your associates.
There's some kind of horrible grinding in this area. It sounds like chaos. I think I know what's going to happen here. This is some kind of digestive tract of a very, very large animal. I go back and forth between being fascinated and terrified. The creatures. I wish I could only live long enough to learn more.
I learned my lesson. I'll go in the water.
5 minutes ago, one of those large, burly creatures dragged Cludhead towards the sound of the grinding. Apparently, the animal uses smaller creatures to help move food along its digestive tract. I tried to help Cludhead, but it wasn't even a contest, and I'm ashamed to admit I judged that seeing what happened to her was a vital element of my studies here. I imagine I won't have the opportunity to record any observations when it comes my turn.
Yep. This part is god-awful for a couple of reasons. Mostly, it's the damn noise. I'm hoping that's the only nerve cluster I have to kill to get this sphincter open.
We feel you moving inside of us. The sensation is
repulsive.
It's weird seeing that these...
Besides the parasitic behavior evidenced in the life cycle of the human hybrids, it's becoming clear to me that humans bred the many to use humans for other purposes. First of all, the many clearly has the capability to convert human flesh to energy. It can eat us, but it can also directly use us in the creation of its egg pod. While I don't understand the annelid life cycle fully, it's clearly extremely diverse. The eggs produce either a male or a female spore. The male, the drones, are wasp-like creatures. The female are worm-like annelids that seek out a host to infect. Following infection, the host begins to transform into a human annelid hybrid. From that point, the life form can take numerous paths. I believe this path is determined by the many itself. The creatures have communicated their need to grow the biomass, so I imagine that biological material is their primary resource. Therefore, each path has costs and benefits. The proto-arachnid is extremely quick and potentially relatively cheap in biomass. The hulking fleshy ones are powerful, but are clearly a larger investment. I've observed only one example of the floating organisms. The only comfort is that the more dangerous organisms are quite costly to produce, limiting their numbers.
He's not wrong. You know what? Hiding out, given the time and me hiding out in this makeshift camp, I'm gonna call it a video, and we'll wrap this whole mess up in the next one. I'll see you guys later.